Ladies and gentlemen, we are now officially live coming at you for the March episode of our Staffmark podcast, which I am honored to host. Thank you all for joining. I do this live on Facebook every month first because I was just telling Gabby, we have so many followers on Facebook from all over the map of the United States. So if you're watching this and you're tuning in, feel free to share in the comment section which state you're from. I have tons of followers from Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, Florida, lots and lots. So just tell me where you're from and we will give you a shout out. Welcome. Like I said, my name is Hayley Franklin. If you've never seen my face before, I am so proud to be the market manager for Staffmark in Florida. We're the only branch in Florida, so I'm very happy about that and ready to bring the business here. Every month, I come at you live with a new guest, and we try to encompass it around workforce solutions, client spotlights, candidate spotlights, anything that will just give a little spotlight to what's happening in the workforce solutions world and staffing, and just in our community in general. And this month, I was going through a list of people that I thought would be perfect. And Miss Gabby Winfield came to mind. She is an OG Staffmark Group colleague. So I am going to introduce her and we're going to go through her story a little bit. She has been a little bit of everything, a little bit of every role in Staffmark. And I thought, what better person to bring on and just kind of go through their journey than Gabby? So without further ado, Miss Gabby Winfield has joined us. She is the Vice President of Revenue Performance, and she's also the co-chair of our Health and Wellness Alliance for Staffmark Group. So, Miss Gabby Winfield, thank you for joining us.
Thanks so much. I'm excited to be here. Looking forward to this. Little nervous to hear the replay of my voice on recording, but we'll go with it.
I can't stand it. I have to mute. If I go back and replay anything, I have to mute it.
My daughter and I talk about this all the time. I'm like, if I could look in pictures the way I look in the mirror, and if I could sound as great as I sound in my head, I would be a much happier human. But
100%.
That's not our reality.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for joining. I wanted to just jump right in. And if you guys have questions while you're watching, the viewers, I can't see them live, but once it has played back, if you have questions specifically for Gabby, I'll get with her and we'll get them answered for you. And just a reminder too, really quickly, these are also going to be shared onto YouTube and Spotify, and they will live there forever for you to play back. So let's jump right into it. Gabby, can you tell us a little bit about Staffmark from your point of view and what exactly you and your teams do for the region and the nation? And then just how long you've been in your role.
Yeah, sure. So, where to start? So probably my tenure. I actually have grown up in the company. I've my 16-year anniversary is this Sunday, which is crazy to think of.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I've been here longer than I've been married or been a mom. So it's wild to really think about it from that perspective. But honestly, I am really proud of my journey with Staffmark Group because I feel like it resonates well and it's a testament to the culture that we have here as a company. I actually walked into a local staffing services branch 16 years ago and filled out an application and was just really kind of, I was in my early 20s. I had a work injury in healthcare and was really just tasked with reinventing myself and felt like, going into a staffing agency and asking them to assist me and, my journey to find something in the, admin professional space was probably the easiest way to go about things. And one of the recruiters took a liking to me and said, "Hey, we need a new receptionist. Do you want to start tomorrow?" And kind of the rest is history. So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's really cool. I started out in staffing services, did that for a few years, moved into skilled trades, and then moved from skilled trades over to professional. I stayed in our professional group for about 10 years and then recently have expanded into revenue operations representing all of our technical professional services brands within the Staffmark Group family. And within TPS, we are The acronym speaks for itself, technical professional services. So
Right.
we partner with our staffing services, staffing services brands, strategic partnership brands, specialty services brands on, and then we also sell independent to our own client base. And we staff anything really in the IT, engineering, corporate services, accounting and finance, and creative and marketing space. So, in our probably not as well known, but equally as powerful business unit under the Advantage Technical Group is called Vehicle Services Group. And we actually have a team that's specifically designed to support in the OEM and tier one space. So it's a lot. It keeps me very, very busy, but I am so grateful for the opportunity this company has afforded me. And it's really simply because I've raised my hand, right, and said, hey, give me more. And they have graciously given me that.
That's amazing. I love that you spoke a little bit about the different, just the different verticals of what we actually have at Staffmark Group. Because when I'm out and about in the field at job fairs and people are like, oh, I'm looking for IT or I'm looking for marketing, I'm like, we don't have anything specifically right now open for that, but I can get you in front of the right people that do.
Absolutely.
So anybody watching this that is just looking for a change or wanting a new career path, we cover it all. And I know people say that, but it is true here at Staffmark Group. So I
What
love
I
it.
think is cool about us is because we can support it all, right? So for, companies or even talent that are looking for more of like that generalized approach, but really want to make sure that there's a subject matter. And what I mean by generalized is a one-stop shop, right? Like we joke internally that we bring the full buffet, right? But there's different chefs behind what you're selecting on that buffet that are
Right.
specifically focused in that area to make sure that you're getting top-notch service, but from a PO or a billing perspective, you're only having to work with one provider. So
Yeah, I love that.
it's pretty it's pretty
Thank you for
unique
going.
compared to our competitors, and another reason why I'm so honored to work here.
Yes, it's amazing. Thank you for going over that for us. So you talked a little bit about your story and your journey to this point, but what is your favorite part about your current role?
The people, and I know that seems really cliche, and that's a very broad response, but my role gives me the opportunity to be in the field with our town.
Oh, she left us. Hopefully she comes back. Gabby, can you hear me? Usually they come back pretty quickly. I don't know why that has happened the last two times. Usually it's a connection issue, so hopefully she jumps right back on. I know we mentioned this. Oh, here she comes. I was gonna steal your thunder and start talking about. Hold on one second. It's bringing her back in. There she is.
Hi, I am so sorry. I'm going to try Edge versus a Chrome and see if that makes a difference.
No
And
worries. Could you still hear me?
yeah, I could hear everything. You just couldn't hear me. So,
Listen to you.
and
You
it
can hear
connected
me,
to a
Davis.
different camera. So, you know what though? This is how we operate all the time. We're
It's
we're
so
prepared
true.
for anything and everything. So, if this is the worst thing that happens to us today, I think we can consider it a good Friday.
Absolutely. I'm fine
Yeah.
with it.
Uh-huh, absolutely.
You were talking about the people being the best
Yeah,
part.
the people, and I mean, I'm broad in that statement, and that is intentional because it's we're in the business of people, right? Our product is people. We are helping. We're the heart between people and jobs, as our CEO says, right? So when I say people, I mean our internal teams, I mean our external clients, I mean our talent. And just I'm people passionate, and I think that that's what's kept me here as long as I've.
Oh my gosh. You guys can see this. I don't know if Gabby can see that she's gone from the screen, but if she can hear me, maybe she can jump back on. But I was going to tell you all too, real quick. I see a few that are still watching on the ticker. Um, Look, she's back. I can't ever tell a secret about her before she comes back. So here, let's jump her right back in. Hi.
This is wild. It's keeping me on my toes. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
But yeah, to wrap it up, it's the people. I'm people passionate. I love, what we do. I love who we do it for. And I don't see any other place for me than to be with our
Right.
people.
I
Yeah.
know. I have the same answer. Anytime anybody asks me why I do what I do, it's like the people.
Yeah.
No day is the same. It's so
Amen to that. I do thrive on chaos, so there is an element of, I like that.
me
I'm
too.
one of the crazy ones, but I always joke that to be in the industry, you have to have a little level of crazy to you.
Oh yeah. Have
So yeah, the chaos, the change, and minute to minute is just it makes the days fly by.
it's so true. We have that in common for sure.
Uh huh.
All right, let's talk about. We talked about your favorite part of the role. Give us an example of a success story that you can think of that has happened while you've been at Staffmark Group. It can be a client, it can be a candidate, it can be anything.
Yeah, so I will say that, kind of going back to the theme of raising my hand and being afforded opportunities, I think probably the thing that I'm most proud of in recent years is that, we Stepmark Group is a family of brands, right? And so we all collaborate internally to support our clients. And I was afforded a really unique opportunity to take one of our top customers and create a somewhat of an MSP program to support it, where this particular client can come to us, can come to one group of team members that are brand agnostic, represent Staffmark Group,
Yeah.
and get all of their, contingent needs or their solutions needs or their direct hire needs supported and not have to worry about which of our BUs behind the scenes is actually doing the recruitment on that, right? So it's affording consistency and the experience that not only is the client receiving, but the talent is receiving. And it was an account that has grown organically over the last 7 to 8 years. And with a lot of things, when your growth trajectory is so quick and so significant, lines are blurred and whose responsibility it is to do certain things, right? Because you're just go, 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 go. So it was a really cool experience to sit down with the team that's built such an amazing program and
Oh,
kind of pick apart what it is that they're passionate about, what their strengths are, what they like, what they aren't, really strong in or dislike, and kind of peel the onion layers back and rebuild it. And
yeah.
in fact, I was in Austin a couple of weeks ago with this particular client, and I sat down with procurement, and the feedback that we received from procurement just on the changes that we've made and going live with a true program team, brand agnostic, was just this can be a very thankless job, right? In a lot of ways. And it was one of those moments that reminded me why it is that, we do what we do every day.
Yes, those are few and far between, but when they happen, it's
Mhm.
like, thank you. This
Uh-huh.
is this is why I do it. So that's
Yep.
awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, let's roll into it looks like my last question.
Oh.
Um, would you like to mention anything else exciting happening in the organization right now that viewers might be able to learn or take advantage of?
The one thing that I want to mention, I think that our CMO would slap my hand for, so I'm going to plead the fifth on that one. But we are doing some very exciting things that will be rolled out to the public in the next couple of months. So I'm just going to kind of, drop that in there. And I guess maybe you'll have to have me back in a couple of months so that we can reveal what I'm thinking of.
Oh, I'm excited to hear it.
Yeah.
Well, I would also like to mention, for those of you that don't know, or I mentioned it in the very beginning, but Gabby is also co-chair of our Health and Wellness Alliance, which we were just talking about before we
Yes.
hopped on here, and just how important having that group and that space for like-minded people to come together and have a community. So, if you're involved in any sort of business resource group or alliance at your workplace, let us know. I'm interested to see what you're a part of, different and new ideas that we can bring to the table for our group. And we're always accepting new people, new members all the time. So if you're watching this and you're a part of Staffmark Group, join our team. We would love to have you.
Our chat is very fun, just saying.
Yes, it is. We're real, we're transparent, we're all doing things every day that just kind of encompass health and wellness, not just on a physical aspect, but mental as well. So very, very exciting, important things that need to happen in the workplace, I think. So, Gabby, thank you so much for joining us. I'm so excited. Thanks for rolling
having
with the
me. It's
punches.
fun.
Yes. Okay. Like I said, you guys, normally these are on the final Friday of every month. I will be out of town next week on PTO, so I moved it back a week. But I will get with you and advertise who the new guest will be for April. So stay tuned for that. If you have ideas or would like to see a specific person, let me know. Gabby, you let me know if you have any ideas as well. So.
Absolutely.
Yes. Thank you guys so much. We are signing
Thanks.
off and have a great Friday and a great weekend. Thank you all.
Bye, all.